I did, I think.
I thought it was my snake construct.
You're right. It was.
I mean, it was a hand at the time, but I tried to retcon it to be a snake, like a big boa, just for flavor text.
Let's see. And you were a hyena.
Yes.
Yeah, you knocked her unconscious, I think, and then she got.
And we wrapped her up. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's the group want to do by now? You're not in initiative, but I need to know what each person wants to do at the moment.
Well, I lack ranged weapons, so I'm going to try and loot the red cap, see if you got a short bow or crossbow, because I need a ranged weapon.
So you're going to have to do your movement and go across the
bridge. I will if it lets me. No, stop that. There we go.
I think Oscar was taking the hat for Killian. But
I think
yes, I did. Yeah. I did take the hat for me.
So the
right, so do you want me to roll a survival or something?
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to see if he had an intact crossbow or a short bow I could use, because I don't have any ranged weapons.
All right, let me look at that in just a minute.
I mean, I got really lucky. A dagger is supposed to be a ranged weapon, but I hit him from over 40 feet away.
Yeah, just give me a minute to see what he had on him.
If you're searching, that would be more of a if you're going to roll for it, investigation.
Yeah. So let's go around and see who wanted to do what. Oh, I'm looking at that, and just feel free to jump in whenever.
So for the two ones that are the two dead hags, can I collect anything that would represent them? So I forget which. I don't know if we determined if we killed Mole. The horned one or the other one, or
Stack, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if we determined which one we actually killed, but for the two dead ones, can I collect something from them? Like if it was Mole, maybe their nose. If it was
it's Mother Stag, Mother Mole, and Mother Skunk.
Yeah. So for can we assume that with the main one with the antlers is the one that's still alive? Is that kind of what we're going with, or?
Yeah, we can.
So for Mole and Skunk, like for Skunk, can I scalp her?
You gotta scalp the hag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Do it.
And then maybe the nose.
You inglorious bastard, you.
You know, we haven't met this unicorn. Maybe it was just misunderstood, so we might need it for later. So I figured scalp and then take the nose of Mother Mole. That's kind of what I want to do.
I have an idea. As a group, when we see the unicorn, let's do a group handle animal check to see if we can befriend it.
Yeah, we haven't found the unicorn yet.
Yeah.
So Scott, all Red had was a wicked sickle, which is that big curved sword that was in his picture.
I mean, I can use that. Does anybody else want it?
AKA not ranged.
Wait a minute, you're a wizard, Kithrex. Oh, he is in character. He says, Wolfric's like, hey, Kithrex, you're a mage, right?
I'm a wizard. True.
Can you enchant stuff?
Can I enchant things?
Can you make this sickle into a crossbow?
No, I'm thinking it's like there was a really cool weapon from a series I'm watching called Tangle Muerte. The drow sorcerer who had it, she would throw it, and it would actually work like a boomerang and come back to her unless something unless something made it necessarily high DC save to keep her from getting the sickle back.
I'm not a transmutationalist. I am
like you need a carpenter.
Yeah. Maybe you.
It was worth a thought. He said. I thought it'd be really cool to have just like throw a sickle and have it boomerang around and hit something and come back to my hand.
Xena.
Oh well. He puts it on his thing anyway. That's one of the things a monk can use. All right, what's up with the rest of you?
Essentially, Theo could do that. because she's got weapon
But Woody
bond.
do it.
You notice Theo's armor class lately?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
seen that.
wouldn't mind it, you know.
I seen that today. I was like,
Yeah.
let me make a note of this.
Yeah, if you're gonna give out a +3 anything at when we're below level 10, I'm gonna take it.
Mm-hmm. I would too. Okay. So, what are you gonna take these parts off with?
I think I have a dagger on me. Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna start hacking. What's Killian? What's Killian gonna be doing?
What's Red wearing? I'm just gonna still going with it. At first, I was gonna try to like pretend to be him in front of like the mothers. But,
Oscar gives Killian his hat.
Yeah.
Got
So
some
Red-
awesome.
Yeah.
Got some awesome shit kickers if you want to ask me, but
Oh, I forgot the
Yeah.
boot.
I would just.
oh
I would
yeah.
just take the whole outfit.
So
Like,
yeah, I'll just take
yeah.
a quick picture.
and
Yeah, he's
after a
got
while,
those, what's he got? He's got iron boots.
yeah,
Iron
I'll take
boots.
that
How
too.
does that
Just like
work?
the whole outfit, anything you have on, just like strip naked, butt ass naked. And after a while, I'll just turn to look at the others because I don't just strip a guy naked and just like stare at the other people and saw like what they are doing, and they don't mind me, so I'm just gonna kick him off like the bridge because I hate him and walk and join Kittrick in his doing stuff.
Well,
Oh,
we
wait,
gotta
wait,
know
before-
how
before-
deep it is.
Wait, before that,
Oh,
can I
wait,
turn to
wait.
Theo or someone? And
Wait,
before I
wait.
kick
Does
him
somebody
off,
know the light
Yeah,
cantrip?
yeah.
Because we can cast it on the corpse
yeah,
and
I
take
was
the corpse
exactly
into the
thinking
chasm.
the same thing. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
the same thing. Does anybody have like cantrip? So like we can pop this motherfucker up, like essentially making him a light stick and throw him off the bridge. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you
Killian's
throw him
just
off the
gonna
bridge
drag
and he
this like
screams,
naked
I
body.
didn't need it!
Yeah,
So he is-
Killian's
he is
gonna
a-
drag this naked.
He is a small face, so he's a short fellow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag this naked corpse and go like, hey, does anybody know light cantrip or anything that could light him up?
Oh wait. Wolfric looks at you, Killian, and he says, "Killian, is your friend? I worry about this obsession of yours."
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's great.
Stripping
Yeah,
everybody
he's just like,
down
he's
to
like,
nothing.
"Well, I
yeah.
worry about you because of this obsession of yours."
Don't fall asleep in front of Killian.
Theo's gonna.
I do
walk
not know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you keep stripping bodies naked and then disposing of them. He says, "Well, as your friend, I'm afraid. I am afraid of your habits. They're concerning. Are you all right?"
Theo.
Do I look like I'm all right to you? I don't look like normal guy wear masks and going around killing people, but thank you for your concern. So
I'm
anybody
gonna,
have lights?
yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Killian and be like, yeah, not everything's okay at home, and I'm just gonna pat Red on the head and light him up, and then give like a little, go for it. It's all yours.
Yeah,
Sparta
I'm just
kick
gonna
off
stare
the-
at Theo for a bit and go like, I'm so sorry. And then just like kick him off the bridge and just look at it.
Yeah, so what we roll
How
like a
deep?
perception check to see if we can see the bottom of this chasm that we kick this like
Yeah.
flaming corpse off it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a,
Okay. I'll give you a perception.
I'll just listen. I'll just wait. Listen for the drop.
Not good.
Ah, nothing doing.
what'd you roll?
10.
I got a 12.
What was he lit up with?
I have the
Uh,
light cantrip.
Yeah, I
So
think
how
it
does-
was ASMR thing. I don't know.
How does that look
Not true.
if you
Um,
light someone up?
It's just a bright white light. I'll say it's a bright white light.
And does that person stay lit for a certain period of time?
Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be colored as you like, completely covering the object with something opaque. Oh, completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it as an action. So I also have something. Well, it's just dark vision, I think. I thought it was like ultra dark vision or something, but I think that's wrong.
Blind vision. Blind sight.
Dark.
So what color did you use?
Just white.
White.
Right. Yeah, just
So-
do.
So red fell, and it's at least 100 foot, but with what you put on them, I mean, it would probably take. Let's see, I forget how many seconds.
9.8 meters per second squared.
Mhm.
How do you know those things?
So yeah,
All the
about 3 or 4 seconds, and then poof, and you will see that light orb at the bottom. I mean, it's like 100. It's about 100 feet.
Yeah, and it'll last for an hour too.
Yeah, so I mean, you can see the spherical light that you put on them, and the sides. I mean, it's almost like cut straight sides. But you want to go down and check them out and take a selfie with them.
Let me take a
Nothing
selfie.
down there with him, right? Nothing down there with him. Any like creature around?
Give me your perception.
I already wrote for it and it's horrible. But okay. A little bit better. 13.
You kind of see some blurring inside that light of orb, so almost like things just going in and out of it, almost like it would something like ants would do, you know?
Oh. Horrible. I
Uh-huh.
should have thrown him there long ago, but okay. And I'll just walk back and help Kitrix with hacking bodies.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
let's
what
loot
he's
them
doing.
bodies, see if they got any gold.
These hags are harder than I thought to hack.
So Wolfric
I
will
mean, you're
assist you in just
basically
getting rid of the
hacking
bodies
people with
if that's what you're trying to do.
daggers,
What
Wait, what are you trying to do again?
Well, he's hacking away. He's cutting body parts off. What is Shino going to be doing at the moment?
I'm just gonna look at everyone and like discuss. Like, you guys are vicious. Oh my gosh. And then the one that Kithric isn't hacking up right now, I'm gonna like go and search her body for like cookies. I'm like, damn, does these like old things have more cookies?
The hell with gold. I want cookies.
All right, then I guess.
Oh.
All right. So I will assist with the searching of bodies, but I won't claim anything from them, except for that sickle. I'm pretty sure I can do something with that later.
Well, you're still by red, so you got to wait for your turn.
Yeah.
What about Lexi? What is Val gonna be doing?
Oh, I just still in hyena form, just kind of. The snake's got the one wrapped up, and I'll just kind of like sit and watch and wait for her to wake up.
All right.
Lick my paws.
Would we assume that once she went unconscious, somebody would have tied her up?
Oh, I could sit on her too if you
Yeah, because depending on how much this hacking and slashing would take, I think that paw or that snake would only last a minute, so it would have eventually dissipated.
Yeah, so
Or
if
crumbled
Val's
back
gonna
down.
Val's gonna be sitting on Mother Stag. That's fine. Just don't sit on the antlers.
That's fair.
Wait a minute, are the antlers still there?
Until he hacks those off, but she's still unconscious. What's,
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. What's Theo gonna be doing?
I am going to actually go on the other side of the bridge and just look around, make sure that just like kind of survey the area and just see what's going on on the other side. See if I see anything strange or out of place.
I'm going to accompany her actually with that, because that is what Oscar was going to do.
Move y'all tokens where you think y'all will be if you haven't already.
Hanging out in the grass.
Okay.
And so first, let's do this. So who's checking I'm assuming Kithrix checked all three of the hags or patted them down.
I mean, I would assume that the two that I'm taking gifts from, I would have searched them before, after, or during that process.
All right. And you said two of them?
Yeah, because the
All right,
other
so roll me a d12 twice.
12, huh?
Yes.
Cheat back up.
It could be physical dice if you want.
A 9 and a 5. All right, no, I'm sorry, that's a 6 and a 5.
So you said a 6 and a 5?
Correct.
All right, so one of them is going to have on her a merchant's scale, which is a variety of humanoid teeth for weight.
Merchants.
And the other one is going to have a glass dragonfly.
Cool.
It does not fly, but the wings flutter gently on their own.
Kind of like a brooch, or is it kind of an actual dragonfly?
Oh, yeah, I mean, in the shape of a real dragonfly, but made of glass, but the wings move on their own.
Okay.
Very gently.
Got a merchant scale for teeth?
Made of teeth.
Made of teeth.
Yeah, humanoid teeth that are being weighed.
Shit, we just killed a tooth fairy.
No.
No.
And I did.
And give me Oscar and Theo. Give me a perception of where you guys are right now.
Pink, pink. Oh, well, still good. 18.
Nice.
What
Yikes.
did What did
Two.
Theo get?
2.
A 2.
I got distracted by, well, maybe I was like looking behind me, seeing what was going on. I was like, oh wow, Red is actually really what the heck is that
Kelly
down
thought
there?
Was that where Wilfred was?
Oh no, I moved him. I thought you told us to move the characters.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry. I thought because I was gonna move him across the bridge. If the okay, never mind. I'm back.
Oh, yeah, go
Here.
back to where you were. At least for this round. So Oscar, you're gonna hear something buzzing above you, about 30 foot in the air.
Oscar looks up.
And it's kind of it's small, but it's like a bright red. And I'm going to put it above you. And it's going to be about 30 feet above you.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, come here, little buddy. Hey, you.
Oh, buddy.
No, I'm gonna.
What?
I'm gonna.
Huh? You talking to me?
Fire sprite.
Be like, is it looking at me?
Oh, it's coming down like a hornet would.
Oh, angrily. All right. I'm gonna be like, hey, hold up. I'll put my hands up, like, hey, what's going on? I'm Oscar. Hi.
I know who you are. Why are you talking to me like that?
Look up.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would think Theo might get a glance, but it will just be y'all two at the moment, and we're gonna start initiative.
Again.
All right.
Oh,
What's going on?
we're starting initiative
Ooh.
again.
Damn it.
This is like the flower all over again. I love it.
Not real well.
1 second. Get this up.
Ain't doing great with the rolls
I'm
today.
gonna
I don't
pick
know
my
what's
butterfly nest.
Initiative.
Grab my butterfly.
Equip.
Oh, equip it.
Oh, really?
Same.
I got a high dex. How am I getting these chronically low dex checks?
A lot of us are. Like,
Yeah, it's just
We're busy doing
Okay,
stuff right now,
um,
so like that
for-
would explain it.
Sorry,
This is gonna-
the wizard got 21.
So,
How?
so what we're gonna do is just this thing. Oscar and Theo is gonna be in this first round, and then everybody else is gonna follow suit the next round. Because this is kind of like a surprise round of just the two of them. So, what did Theo get?
I got a 9.
Okay. Oscar.
I got a 2.
All right, and I will get everybody's else. So everybody else roll initiative.
All right.
mhm.
And,
A little bit better. 12 for Wolfric.
Val,
13.
Killian,
17.
and Kithrick,
21.
Shino.
11.
All right. Oscar, give me a nature check.
We're getting there. Fuck, my nature's low. That's a 5. Ooh, no, it's an 8.
An 8. Yeah, you still can't tell what this thing is exactly, even though you can see the picture right now. You can't really tell what it is or if it's good or bad or whatever, but it's coming in hot. So
Nice.
you get what I did there?
Yeah, I caught you.
Uh-huh. That is great.
All right. So 1 second here.
It's gonna be like,
So-
hey, listen.
It's going to be this thing first, and then Theo, then Oscar for this first round. So it is going to it's gonna kind of buzz you, and it's got a flying speed of 30, but it's gonna kind of like buzz in front of your face and just kind of back up like a little bit, 5 foot, and just hover. And it's going to hold an action.
Oh, shit. All right.
And it's going to be Theo's turn. And Theo, you kind of just caught like the tail end of what Oscar was saying, and then you kind of looked up and just seen this thing just fly in front of his face.
All right, I'm going to try. All right. I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work. And I don't know if I could do it, but we'll see. So I don't know if I have any containers or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is
go jellyfishing with a little net.
yeah. Well, I was thinking of, but I think it might be, I don't know how big is this thing? Can I see? Is it like the size of a hornet or a wasp or something?
It's a tiny fey, so I'm thinking like 6 or 7 inches or something like that. I could be wrong.
That's
Do you have a cloak?
No, I was gonna use the sheath on my sword, like unsheath my sword and then try and capture it. And
No,
then hold it.
cram it in there.
Cram it in there. But I think it's too big. I think it's too big.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
It's too big. It's not gonna work.
No.
All right. In that case, I'm just gonna try and catch it like a lightning bug. I'm just gonna try and capture it with my hands and be like, "It's okay, calm down." Kind of like holding a bird when you don't want it to fly away, like holding like the wings down or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch it and hold it and not squish it. And I'm not trying to hurt it or anything. I'm just trying to like subdue it so we can like not hurt this thing.
All right. So move your token and then give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Uh,
And it's going to be a high DC.
don't fail me now. D&D Beyond. Oh my god, it failed me. 8.
Yeah.
And I had a +5 too. And I was like, God, this is good.
You had a good try, but it's just kind of like, it's like moving way too fast for you.
Okay. And I'm just gonna, I guess, end my turn there. I don't want to like hurt it. I guess I'm just gonna be like, calm down in Celestial, because I don't know what this thing is. Maybe it's like some sort of thing. So I'll just speak in Celestial and be like, hey, calm down. We're not trying to hurt you. And see if it responds. And if it doesn't, then that's my turn.
I'm going to cast Command.
Oh, shit.
And it's a DC Wisdom 13. And my one word is going to be chill.
All right. Rolling. $14.
Damn.
I'm so close.
That's a 13. It beats it.
Close.
So it's going to know you tried to do something there, and it's going to give you like a little pixie stink eye.
I still technically have an action. I'm going to offer it rations.
That seems to be.
What are you doing?
And it's just going to give you like a dumbfounded look, like, are you serious? It's like, do you see what I am?
I'm going to break off a really small piece.
It's not interested.
Okay.
And kind of a little more offended too.
Okay, I'm going to put it back in my pack.
Yo.
Anything else from Oscar?
Nope.
All right. So we're going to cycle through, and then we're going to go to the next round. And it's actually Kithrix.
So did I finish hacking and slashing away, or am I still working on these hags?
You're kind of still mid-process. So I picture, bloody hands, and you're looking up, and Theo's over there like he's trying to catch a butterfly or something. And
would I see it from here, or would I just see
you might see them moving around, and I don't know if you would have heard their conversations either. I mean, you would just kind of see them like moving around, and maybe like they're getting attacked by a mosquito or something.
Yeah, Kithrix is going to be more invested in science and the future happening. So he's going to continue cutting up Mother Skunk and Mother Mole. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say at least by the next round, you might be free. Assuming.
Yeah, I mean, if something more dire happens, I'll stop. But for what I can see is next to nothing. I'm going to assume that whatever small inclination is happening, I'm just going to figure the two Tuffians can take care of it. So I'm just going to continue, taking trophies, and that'll be my turn.
Calling me a Tuffian and not a ruffian.
Tuffian, ruffian, 18 and 20, 16, 65, 55. That's a Tuffian.
It's more dignified though, and I appreciate it a lot.
Gotcha. What do you plan on putting those pieces in?
I got jars that I'm assuming I can either fold or mush it into a jar.
Okay. Just curious. Right. 1 second. And next is going to be this kind of a angry, upset pixie. and it is going to cast a little spell. Yeah.
Oh no.
Second here.
Oh no.
It casts meteor shower on the entire party. We get hit by asteroids.
No. It's just a little thing. So what I need is for, let's see, I'm going to roll, and its little spell attack is a charisma based. So that's what I'm going to be rolling. And
Oh.
That's
And
not
it-
good for me.
and it's going to affect, if it hits, only Theo and Oscar. So get back there.
It's trying to check. Already done its job.
Oh shit. 24.
Oh boy, that's definitely gonna hit, huh?
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's hitting both of y'all.
Yeah.
Even got the big 20. Damn, I was surprised myself.
Correct.
So I need both of y'all to do a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Pink, pink, pink bug. That's 10. Equal to +4.
Oh my lord, rolling like crap. Ola, that's a 7.
And it's not that bad. It's just a confusion spell. And for your turn this round, neither one of you can move or take an action.
Okay, gotcha. So cannot.
And
Can we speak?
you can, yeah. It just says you can't move or take an action. And speaking is a free action, so I'm assuming you can speak. But yeah, it was just like a little, I guess like little red, sparkly sprinkles. She was just like, and just threw it, and then y'all are stuck in place at least for one round. And that's going to be her turn. I mean, she's just going to be hovering over both of you, at least 5 foot in the air. And then it's going to be Killian.
Okay. Bonus action hide, because I just saw two of my friends trying to hit a mosquito and then they suddenly go still. So definitely taking out my crossbow and gonna try to hide under the clock tower thing and slowly walk over just to see what happened. Do I see it, or is it just like my friend looking confused?
From
Both of them.
from where you're at, you'd be able to see it hovering over both of them.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Just hold my action then. Unless it really seemed like it's aggressive and trying to hurt both of them, I
Okay.
won't shoot. Okay.
So
Yeah, that's my turn.
your held action is your crossbow.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Val, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm real far away.
Oh, I'm sorry
Mhm.
to put that roll in for everybody to see. I forget. I gotta click everyone at the start of every time I do this in the game log. But I can show you a picture.
No, it's
No,
fine.
you're fine.
I want to see a picture
We
of this thing.
trust you.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll show you a picture. So what's Val doing?
Yeah, I'm real far away and I've got this hag pinned and I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna keep pinning this, still unconscious hag, and I'll just kind of kind of growl and kind of like nod my head that way, just so anybody can see. But that's all I'm gonna do. I'll hold an action for if things look out of hand, if they really start getting into trouble.
What? So what's your held action? Like a claw or something, or a bite?
Yeah, it'll be a bite.
Okay. And how long do you have? An hour? With
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. Sounds good. All right. And next is.
Better watch out. It's broken.
Don't look at that. God damn it.
You said it was. You said it in chat, so it says broken pixie.
Well, she has a broken
Oh,
heart.
no.
I'm broken.
All right. Well, now that I know that, I'm gonna have Wolfric not attack her with the Moonblade.
Chirp, chirp. You can always attack non-lethally. Chirp, chirp.
I'll try that as my bonus action a charisma check, and then my action will be non-lethal flurry of blows with kicks. So let's see how this goes. Who's first?
So use your movement measurements. Yeah, you can get there. It's 20 foot. So you'd have to run 20 and jump up 5.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or you said you were trying something charisma first?
Yeah, charisma first. It's like, no, sorry if we're threatening you. We just had a bunch of things that claiming to be our friends tried to kill us. You're not one of those things, are you? He's basically trying to do charisma to convince them that we don't know what's going on and we don't want to fight if we don't have to.
Let the DM tell you what to roll.
Yeah. Roll me your persuasion.
All right. Fingers crossed. Crap. If I'd gotten that 17, it would have been a whole lot better.
What do you get?
I tried it.
I always try.
I got a 6. It's not enough.
Yeah, you just kind of see her winding up a little more of the red sparkles in her hand.
I really shouldn't have committed to the attack, but I have to now.
You don't have to.
No, he just jumps up and he tries to talk to it in
Jump in midair,
common.
stop like. Yeah, never mind.
I'm a monk. Can I do like a Super Saiyan float thing? Where I just like hover in the air using my key or whatever?
You tell me. You're the monk.
Well, in Dragon Ball Z, that's how that works. But on D&D, I don't know how that works.
Unless you
It's like a hover spell.
can you do like a jump and hold action flurry of blows in the midair?
Can I do a double jump and then try to pause? Yeah, okay, why not? Technically, he is an isekai character. He died in our world and was reborn in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So he
say.
tries to double jump and pause as he communicates with it.
I'm gonna say you can still have 5 foot of. What's your movement? 30.
My movement, hang on, I think it's 40, but I have to check. Yeah, it's 40.
All right, so you can stay down on the ground and then hold an action to do your flurry of blurry.
Yeah, it's like I try to talk to it.
Flurry of
I use
blows.
comment, and then I hold action, use flurry of blows.
Yeah, but you're on the ground. You're not in midair. Okay.
It's non-lethal if it comes to that. I don't want to kill anything if I don't have to. I'd much rather make friends. That's Wolfric.
Okay. She knows.
I will now mute myself and listen to what comes next.
All right. First, did I find any cookies on them?
You do find a few crumbs.
And Okie
I'll take
cookie.
And like I could hear Wolfric talking, right? Like I'd be able to hear him.
Let's see. That is 35 feet away. So you wouldn't have heard him just straight up talking unless he was yelling. You might have seen the confusion going on over there.
I mean, like because he ran over there, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I would have heard him like start running.
Yeah, you would have heard that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
not voices.
So you said I'm 35 feet away?
Yeah. Well,
So I'm gonna walk all the way over there just to see like what's going on. Like, what the
You
hell
can-
are you guys
you can-
doing?
Not gonna run.
you can get between Killian and Oscar.
Okay, yeah.
Don't know if you say Killian or not. He's hiding. So
Where are you hiding? Like right on top?
no. I already told you that I was gonna go inside the clock tower thing because last time you said we could hide like that.
Okay, so you're actually underneath it, right?
Mhm.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's fine. Like underneath a bridge, but it's actually a tower. I got you. That's cool. All right. So, what's your action, Sheena? Or are you trying to say anything or do anything?
So like, am I close enough to see?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
now is it cute though? The question.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like flirt with the pixie.
Finally.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
Like,
that.
yo, you're kind of cute. Like, trying to see what you're doing over here.
All right. Give me your persuasion.
Ooh, persuasion.
There's the bard coming out.
Don't you have like some charisma-based spells or something?
I have like charm. I think I have like charm person or something.
Yeah, but this is just like pure flirting.
Well, give me your.
Oh yeah, I have a +10 on persuasion.
Whoa.
Min.
So first, give me a nature check. All right, 19's good. Give me your persuasion. I mean, nature check. All right. So you're gonna know that this thing can't be charmed, but you did have a good persuasion roll. So I mean, it's almost like looking at you like, appreciating the compliment, but you're getting that feeling that it's gonna leave you alone, but not too sure about the rest of the party.
Okay.
So it's giving you like that little pixie wink.
Oh my! I'm gonna give a wink back and be like,
I don't know if we can actually see that wink because she's so small, but she's giving you one.
Killian's, man.
Anything else from Sheena?
I forgot about something I can do because of my monk ability. I'll tell you that in a minute, though.
All right.
think that's all I'm gonna do. Just like kind of keep checking out the pixie. Like, might have a chance with this one.
I seduced the pixie. Do you hold any type of action?
Not right now. Nah. This pixie got my heart.
We're
Right now.
busy shaking the pixie out right now.
All right. Theo, you are up.
Do I miss this turn?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You are still confused. You're like, is it my turn?
Yeah. So for
yeah,
flavor,
I'm Brad.
just gonna be like, oh man, what was I just doing? I know I came here. Maybe what was I gonna do? I don't remember. And that's it.
Do we have to roll to try and break the confusion, or is it just a
Oh,
one
yeah.
and done?
It's just a one and done.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, Oscar, hearing Theo's confusion in your confused state, how do you retort?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm one spell slot lower, but I'm not quite sure.
I'm confused. What happened to my spell slot?
What happened?
All right.
Somewhere.
What were you going to say, Scott?
I forgot what my monk ability is because I went with the Ascendant Dragon. I could have actually re-rolled a failed charisma roll once per long rest.
Okay.
I totally forgot about that until I was looking at my sheets. Like, is there anything I can do? It's like, I could have done that.
All right. So top of the round, Kithrix, you just finished hacking these two hags.
So Kithrix is going to look up, not even stand up. He's because I'm assuming he's knelt down hacking away, and he's just going to see this commotion, and it goes, "Nobody interrupts science." And, he's just going to send a firebolt over that way.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
There we go. Not 20.
Really?
Oh.
Did you really just attack the pixie?
I sure did.
I almost had a girlfriend. What are you doing?
I could have rerolled my charisma roll. We could have had a new friend instead of an enemy. Now we can't do diplomacy.
I love that Kithrix loves science that much.
20 points of fire damage.
I'm upset, but I'm not that upset.
So what does that look like? Just like
So, it looks like, you know, ever burned copper? It's got that greenish flame to it. That's kind of like he's gonna just like extend his hand out real quick. I forget yeah, that is verbal and semantic. He might do a little bit of swooshing, some sing sounds, and then he's just gonna send a green firebolt over to the pixie, and just you know, aim for it, and you know, I'm assuming annihilate it. I don't know. He's so disturbed that they interrupted science. So
yeah, this poor thing had 2 hit points, and
Oh my god!
this thing just like green evaporation.
Oh man, we could have gotten info from it.
And we are out of initiative.
Oh my god!
That is awesome.
That
It
is
doesn't
so
I
funny.
just keep imagining because Killian doesn't.
It doesn't even fall to the ground; it just disintegrates in the air. So.
I just like because Killian doesn't hear anything. He was just staring at the pixie, and then suddenly just okay.
you're hiding under the clock tower. All of a sudden, you see this green firebolt come across. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's just, and
This is going like
Wait a minute, did we get hit by this thing?
okay.
Wait a minute, Kithrix, did you hit us too with that?
no,
It's in my lung.
Oh my God.
it's targeted.
I think I'm breathing dead fairy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
pop my head out
Yeah.
real quick and go like, "Are you guys
Yeah,
all right?"
Wolfert gets really sad. He wanted to make a new friend, and then Kithrix just immolated it.
Yeah,
Everybody withheld actions like, what the hell?
yeah, firebolt,
Yeah.
not fireball. Yeah, there's a big
Yeah.
difference.
I thought you said
Got
fireball.
real
I was like, is that
scared.
gonna hit us too?
No. All right, we out of combat.
Woohoo!
Can Val just kind of growl a little louder, like, and just be like, "Let's get a move on here, pinning this thing."
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah, you
pop
just
my head
immolated a
out,
heartbroken
checking in
fairy
with
that just
other
wanted to
people.
make friends. You're horrible, Kithrix.
Shino
Wolfert
just
actually
got
says that.
heartbroken, guys. This is not okay.
For
Wolfert
science.
says, you know, you just immolated a heartbroken fairy who was no threat to any of us.
Yeah. Now she's cremated, so she's not broken anymore.
Dusted. Well, let me
She's a
ask you this.
party now.
She's
Would,
found.
would Cronus have taken that same type of action?
Probably not.
Kronos nice.
Yeah, Cronus probably would have tried to make friends with it. You know, be like, "Come on, it's nothing. You know, it's nothing major. You know, we're just trying to be friends. You know, we don't know what you're up to."
Not anymore.
Okay, Brad,
Not anymore.
starting next level, could I start multi-classing into Warlock because I was just so shaken by what I just saw?
If that's available for you, sure.
I think I need to prime for every single class change.
You traumatized a kid today. Wow.
Yeah, you traumatize a 16-year-old kid. He's like, but it just wanted to be friends.
I mean, that
His patron is going to be,
beholder,
if
so
this is allowed,
I
it's
thought
going
we
to
were
be
good.
Titania the Summer Court,
Okay.
and he's going to be doing Pact of the Chain, so he gets a familiar.
All right.
Did
That
you
elf
just
head
say
rolls
that
out of your hat.
16-year-old ate a beholder?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that's
the
because
dude
it was trying to kill
traumatized
us. So
by
that was different.
so-
This thing wasn't really a threat to us, and it died horribly. So he's going
guess
to, when it's appropriate,
Yeah,
begin
That
multi-classing
one
into
lady stands
Warlock.
at the door.
It's definitely not a threat now.
Yep.
No one likes
Yeah.
mosquitoes. It's fine.
Yeah, Killian's just gonna check in with Theo and Oscar real quick and turn around and saw like he notices like heartbroken. Like
Yeah, Wolfrich just picks up the dust. He's like, it was a living, breathing, feeling creature with hopes and dreams of its own. It probably even had a family. How could you?
Theo's just gonna be like, yeah, it was super annoying. Let's keep going.
That other elf back at the castle like stirs a bit.
Wait,
So,
where?
um,
When we killed its daughter.
Killed its daughter?
Well, protege, whatever it was.
Protege.
Hey.
the
Yeah,
the
so
two mages, the mage and the mage apprentice,
Yes.
mhm,
the
mhm.
one that Killian assassinated, and just opening the door.
So can I yell at the rest of the
Halloween.
party?
Oh my God.
Somebody come over here and tie this bitch up.
Killian's gonna reluctantly walk over because the dude's kind of rude about it.
Yeah, Wolfrich says, no,
What?
that thing I wouldn't have been bothered by, but no.
So does,
Yeah, I'm just gonna, wow, can you scooch a bit and like try to, yeah, tie her up.
Yeah,
I'm-
Wolfrich actually scoops up the fairy's ashes and he puts it in his satchel.
there's no ashes, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought there was ashes.
Not even a
Right.
pixie dust or anything.
Not with a critical roll. You know?
No,
Yeah.
she died several times over.
So that was true death then. There's no resurrection
Oh
magic for
wait,
this poor
yeah,
creature.
she died 10 times over. It was
had-
like 20
she had
damage
2
or
hit
something.
If the damage you take exceeds your maximum hit point, nothing can save your character. Not even a true resurrection spell can save him if that happens.
She had 2 and he did 20.
Yeah.
You just killed her 10 times.
He did 10 times the amount of hit points.
And I rolled kind
Not
of
even-
terrible too.
And
That's overkill, dude.
all this poor thing did was just take away a turn from 2 adventurers.
I mean,
Well.
it could have been 40 points of fire damage, so I kind of like held back a little
Held
bit.
He was mildly annoyed
Oh,
by
no,
the
but I'm
interrupted
seriously,
science.
I've been thinking about multi-classing for a while now. Now I have my trigger.
Cool. So I pictured Killian coming over with a rope and Val still in the hyena state, thinking she's
Yeah.
about to get lassoed.
No, I was just
Oh,
telling
no.
Wow to scooch over. Give
Yeah,
her like
put a
little
rope on me.
scratches.
I'll be like,
I don't think Wow is scared of Killian.
probably not. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Quite sneaky, maybe.
Nah.
No, I'll let her. I'll just kind of scoot over and let this hag get tied up. So
Okay. Yeah. So the hag's still out and unconscious. Are y'all gonna wait there? You're gonna tie her up and leave her somewhere? Because
We're not gonna leave her.
you're
Of
gonna
course
drag
not.
her?
We should surround her, weapons drawn, and then throw cold water on her.
yeah, can we like try and like
There.
wake her up?
Yeah, Val, don't you have like create water or something?
Not today.
Okay. Well, I got that thing. Wakey, wakey. If your neck's not breaky.
Yeah, just like slap her awake a little bit.
Just,
She died.
just slap her
The
with my
fairy dies while the hag lives. That is the state of the world.
kind of give her an abrupt slap with my quarterstaff and be like, "Wake up!" I mean, wake up.
You bonker.
Yeah, yeah. You.
Let me see if she wakes up. Hold on.
Give her a Yoda bonk.
I mean, come
I'm
to
so
think
sad
about it, I
over
don't
it.
think this group is gonna be scared of Killian, because like he's awkward around everyone around this group.
Hey,
true.
Scott, to answer your question, yeah, all you need is a 13 in charisma and either dex or wisdom. So yeah, you got more than enough covered if you want a multi-class.
All right, so guys, Wolfrich's going to become a warlock, patron of Queen Titania, the Summer Court. He's going to be packed to the chain. He's going to have a familiar that he can call in battle to help us out.
Queen
I did
Titania?
a lot of research on this in the
Yeah,
last game before it
that's
ended.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a Titania.
So-
yeah.
Holy shit!
Does Wilfric say this in character?
Yeah.
No, Wolfric is like he's whispering to Queen Titania of the Summer Court from the Feywild. He's like, I'm sorry for the loss of your child. It's been a hell of a day, and a lot of things have tried to kill us. That's not an excuse, I know, but please forgive us.
Can I before we actually wake her up, can
the head bump didn't work.
can I search her for anything interesting on her since I'm done collecting trophies from the other two?
Can you assert what?
Can I see if she has anything on her, like looking for any like focuses or anything like that?
Roll me another 12.
Just a 12? Okay. Ugh. I don't find shit.
Oh no.
Oh, the dice gods balance each other out, don't they?
It's one.
You...
It was leading to 4 on my screen, but nobody else sees that. So
yeah, Kithrix, he's like all happy. He just got all his trophies, and he's finding all the cool stuff. And then he digs in this robe of this one last hag and just pulls out a rag that's covered in this snot-like sludge, and your hand is just covered in snot.
Can I take one of her tea bags and candles that were predominantly hung on her antlers?
Sure.
With the other hand, not this not
You're
hand.
not taking the antlers?
Yeah. Well, maybe, yeah. So maybe somebody else with a stronger blade. Antlers are pretty dense sometimes.
Do you have a bone saw in your inventory?
No.
I'll just
There
wait
is
for
the
Oscar,
Moonblade,
like somebody with a
but I
warhammer.
might kill the hostage.
Oscar had the
so-
hammer.
Yeah. I'm not gonna wait.
Oscar's not gonna be caving. Fucking.
I'm not
Empty
gonna
handed.
wait empty-handed.
I mean, your hand's not empty right now, Kitris.
Yeah. So, all right. So you're gonna take a tea bag? All right.
Oh, can I untie the tea bag? Seeing like he's trying to do that, I'll just untie a tea bag real quick.
Maybe I'll give a tea bag out later.
Yeah.
Yo.
No.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna make
we'll
that
put it in the
joke
can.
that
She's
way,
like,
so-
what does hag tea taste like?
I'm just thinking about because Kitrix already smelled bad. Now he's got snot clot on his head. I was like, oh no.
The stinky man is full of snot.
Yeah.
The snaky man just committed cold-blooded murder.
Kithrix does not
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, that's right. I just made a snake joke.
All right.
I gotcha.
So, anything else with this body?
I mean, she's still out, right?
Yeah, she's still out.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Before Kitrix
This
is
lady.
gonna bonk her with the stuff, Killian's gonna just walk over and use one of his crossbow bolt to try to get this knot clot away from Kitrix and try to
Alright,
wash
we'll
his
forget-
hand. Remorse, just kind of sad doing it.
it's like-
Nobody can see his face because of the mask, but just radiate sadness and disgust. And he's the one taking all the clothes, so
that's fair.
Oh man.
So you took the rag away from him?
just away. Do you ever I'm just gonna use the crossbow bolt to try to maneuver that away and throw it into the dark abyss near us. Yeah.
Wasn't sure if you're gonna throw it at another player.
Yeah. Kithrix will fight you for that dirty snotty rag.
So you're gonna try and grab it as she's about to throw it?
Oh my god.
I need that for my experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Wolfric says your name is now Doc because you're a mad doctor.
All right.
I'll take it.
Can
So
I
he-
try?
Wait,
What
this-
can
I
I
mean,
try?
Yeah.
how do
You
we
can
this?
try an opposing strength check if you want to.
I'm just trying to throw this thing away from me because I don't want to try to fight for it in case that thing fall on me and I would, scream bloody murder at everyone.
Well, Kithrix is not super strong, so
I'm not super strong either. It's a -1 on my part. So
I mean, I got a
we're
0,
just
so
two we're just two
So
really weak person.
It's real pathetic. Like the fight
Yeah.
is just like
opposing
Like two
strength,
wet noodles.
opposing strength.
I'm not even like holding
Oh.
on to it. It's also on my
I gotta see this.
Can you, come on, you can beat a 4.
18.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
The snot rag goes flying over the side, and it takes forever to it's just like
Did it fall on red?
Kithrix, can't your Raven? Yeah, I mean, Matt, can't your Raven grab this?
Yeah, Kithrix is gonna send Dienda over his snotty rag.
all right.
Okay, this
That's
is gonna be
great.
a really weird segue. Can I try to
Ridiculous.
shoot that rag with my crossbow?
All right.
Just to make sure nobody gets.
I need a dex check from Deanda.
Hold on, I gotta pull that up.
Did
if
it?
hyenas can roll their eyes, I would be
You said a dex check.
rolling.
Yeah,
Ooh, she got a +1, so
you stole a crow.
ow, 6.
Jesus.
Man.
Oh, fuck.
It might be at the bottom of the crevasse.
She's a little off today. She missed, and she's gonna go like look back. Boss, am I trying again or what? This thing's going down.
I'll tell her to come back, and then I'll kind of just like flip off Killian.
Killian's gonna flip off him too.
Yeah, Wolfric gonna be the peacemaker. He's like, hey, come on, guys, come on. We're all in this together. We can't be fighting each other.
Wolfric,
I'm
are
gonna
you
try persuasion
defend
check to
the
keep you
guy
from
while
fighting.
trying-
Theo is
Let me roll that
correct.
persuasion here.
She's just dying laughing. Like, man. I love this group. Love it. Great.
All right, to stop you two from fighting, that was a 22 persuasion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit by,
Yeah.
by WoW with my daggers out, just waiting.
Kethrix is gonna see his defeat, and he's just gonna like do an about face and kind of like put his head down to the ground and start walking away.
Wolfric says,
Yeah, it's like
two of the bodies have
nobody
all
win
their
in this
teeth. You can extract
situation.
them. He says, there's 2 bodies with all their teeth. Extract them.
Oh.
Kethrix is already like 20 feet away. He can't hear you.
Okay.
He's
So
just-
successfully prevented I just thought the party prevented us from fighting. That's awesome. Cool. All right,
He's-
who's next?
He's just gonna sit in like lotus position and wait for something else to happen.
Lotus position.
Just like cross-leg or
Can-
something.
So we bonked her on the head, and that didn't wake this bitch up. Okay, cool.
Are you trying something else?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I
what?
want her awake.
Is it a hyena lick?
Yeah, well, I was gonna. Can I like those scenes in like cartoons where like something like screams or yells in their face and they like jump awake?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like.
All right.
Only as a hyena with sharp teeth.
Give me your performance check.
Okay.
While I remove snotty rag from my inventory.
Jump the gun on that one.
I just tried
Oh.
this morning. I just tried to befriend Kitcher, giving him flour. Now I made an enemy because it's not rag. That's kind of sad. Oh no! Wow, what happened?
Oh no, what'd you
It
do?
was almost
What did you
It was
do?
almost a D20 because it was like right there, and then it just like rolled over, and
Oh,
No.
it's a 3.
Oh my
So,
god.
My wild shape is wearing off. I'm not that.
You don't have to go super loud, but give me kind of like a soft
Hang on, hang
taste
on.
of
Okay, go ahead.
what your growl would sound like.
And for with a 3, it's like very not good.
So, so Mother Stag, her eyes are going to open for a second, and then she's going to scream, "Cookie!" And then she's going to have a heart attack and die.
Oh my.
Really? Hey,
Yep.
Kithrix. The one we were trying to investigate just died of heart failure. You can have the body now.
At that point, Kithrix is going to take that crown of forest off his head and throw it
Oh,
into
yeah,
the
same here.
chasm. It's like fucking shit, bitch, God, get fuck.
So
you
Killian
actually
saw
do
that
that?
going down, and
Because they do save you from the sunbeams. I'm just saying.
yeah, I just saw that going down and tried to read her lips before she passed away. I'm gonna be really confused.
Yeah, Killian just
All right.
just lip read cookie. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna search this
I'm
remaining
just gonna
body,
turn
and then
up
I'm gonna
WoW,
have
who's a
Kithrick's
hyena.
and they're gonna help Kithrick harvest the body.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at
He's
WoW and
finished.
like really confused. Like, what did you say?
Mm.
He's finished with Mother Stag. He's already across the bridge, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, then I searched the body. Anybody
I'm
want to
over here.
assist me?
He
See if we
already,
can get
Uh,
a sweet skill book out of the deal.
he already
I'll just can I
We
just
already
yell
did.
for like Oscar to like
What?
come over with his like hammer or something.
Oscar
Lilac
comes over
is
with
in
his
here.
hammer.
Yeah. Can I take her and learn stuff? I don't-
So Wolfric asked Oscar to help him throw the bodies into the chasm.
Well, I'm gonna
Uh.
help Killian first get these antlers.
okay.
So I'm gonna take out.
I don't know
my
how are we
hammer.
gonna do that with a hammer, so like, probably just like smash her face in
You can
it.
do a lot of things with a hammer. Not well.
Yeah,
Hold
true.
on, let's see if I have any other tools.
So, Oscar, tell me what you're doing exactly.
I'm gonna see if I have other tools first.
I think it would be better with Lilac here because he's got like what axe or something.
Just a hammer.
Well, if you
Okay.
hit her face, if you crush her face,
Well, I
then
was
think
that's what I was
it'll
gonna say.
wiggle
The,
off.
well, the
Yeah.
top of the skull.
Yeah.
Well, we
So I'm
put-
just gonna
Hmm.
God, this has gotten morbid. But anyway, so I'm gonna strike her.
I just
on the top
imagine like
head.
Oscar and Killian just like talking to each other on how to do this exactly.
Doesn't Val
This is a-
have Cronus's bag that had a crowbar in it? Wouldn't that kind of help?
I don't know if that would.
This is a
I
You have
mean-
daggers. You can like, I mean, you skin a deer with a knife. I mean, you could like take the antlers off.
Can I just try to cut her like head?
Hell with it. Just take the whole head.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
just take the whole head.
this
Can
is a
Killian just like
Well, Killian only wants the antlers.
this is
Yeah.
this is a twisted fucking group.
I'm
It wasn't my idea. I'm just a helper.
That's
Look,
all
look
right.
around and find the helpers.
yeah, I'm just gonna try to. Sorry.
To be honest, these things probably would have killed and eaten us if we hadn't gotten them first.
100% true.
I
So
don't need to be reassured. I'm smashing.
Yeah, Wolfric
it.
actually says that. He says, you know, guys, to be honest, if we hadn't killed these things first, they probably would have killed and eaten us. So circle
I'm just
life and all that.
I'm just gonna ask Oscar to like break her neck so I could like cut her head easier.
Well,
Since
I was gonna smack the skull a bit.
yeah, I mean, anyway.
You
All
want
right,
the head
so-
or the antler?
that's the
You're trying to
pick.
get ahead of things, are you?
That's some pretty solid antlers. So you tell me what you're doing.
I'm just gonna
Ew.
smack his head a bunch and hope those antlers come loose.
Okay. Give me your dex roll.
We're doing dex. All right.
I'll give you two. I'll give you.
Nobody with strength.
I'll give you
All right.
two. Well, yeah. Give me strength. Give me two.
Yeah.
Give me two strength checks.
Ooh. Okay, so 11.
You are
Wow.
not getting anything off.
So strong.
That's some thick antlers, man.
That's part ogre, I think.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna cut her head.
Seeing this, Wolfric is going to try and punch an antler off.
No, please, just reserve the face. I'll just cut the head off.
You cut the head off.
I get the head.
What are you doing that with?
Dagger.
You know, I have a sickle. Would you like to
Yeah.
borrow it?
Yeah, just gonna say with a wicked sickle.
Yeah, do you want to borrow that?
It looks front heavy, so I'm sure you can get some good momentum with that thing.
Yeah,
Somebody-
two-handed swings like this.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to hold it at an angle, and you're gonna have to.
Yeah, Oscar, could you just hold the antler and I'll just.
Who
try
has the
to hit
highest
it.
strength score?
I will hold the antler.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really strong, so
So I'm gonna tell you this. You're gonna get it off unless you roll a 1. If you roll a 1, you're gonna tag Oscar.
Can I assist with this? No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I?
It's worth the risk.
Oscar reveals.
Okay, what should I roll for
Barbarian
it?
goes into a rank.
What
Alright.
should I roll for it again? Sorry.
So roll me. Let me get back to it.
Do not tag Oscar.
D20 and anything but a 1 is a success.
Yeah, just do that. Just roll a straight D20.
Strength. Oh, if
I'm on 95%.
a natural 20, but because I have a -1, it's a 19.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Good job.
With surprising strength and speed.
Nice. All right.
So
So yeah,
Oscar's confused.
what was Killian's form at the time?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry. What?
What was your form?
Right now I'm in my original form. 'Cause
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
my goblin for a while now.
So yeah, you got all this like green goo and liquid all over your nice cloak and a little bit splashed on your mask. So,
Yeah.
but you are holding this big antler and head.
Okay. I'll just grab her by the antler and present it to Kitrix. Just trying to make friends again.
He'll look at it like he doesn't want it, but he absolutely wants it. So he's gonna pretend like he doesn't want it and be like, "Fine, all right, I'll take
I could
it."
take it away. Just
Oh,
accept it.
it's already in his possession. He already has it.
I was about to do the thing from the Senile Scribbles on YouTube. It's for science.
So how are you gonna carry that?
Got some rope.
Right.
Sure, we got some rope. I'll tie it to my my back.
And Val will turn back into herself and say, you're collecting a lot of stuff. You're carrying a lot of stuff. You've helped us so far. So here, why don't you take this bag? I don't think I should carry it because when I transform, then I can't use anything in it anyways. So she'll toss Kithrick's Cronus, the possessions that Cronus had, the money bag and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
What type of bag was it?
What type of bag was it?
Just in like an adventures pack type of
Okay.
thing.
So
Then I
I'll
have
do that.
stuff.
You can get the head in there, but the antlers are gonna be sticking out.
Yeah, kind of like almost like wings in a sense. Kind of tie them that way. I got the backpack and the antlers kind of spread out wider than Kithrick's actually is.
Yeah. So if you look at so Kithrick's token there, just imagine antler wings just jutting out like a couple of feet.
That's
to the
fucking
sides.
cool. Wait.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So 2 options for the group. Push forth north, because I'm gonna say just give me a group perception check to the north of the clock tower.
Guidance.
All right.
Bing, bing.
Where are you? There you are.
7.
Okay.
Are you serious? Fine. 9.
21 is natural 20.
Damn.
21.
Damn.
Yay.
Anybody else?
13.
I got a 9.
8.
So the 2 21s are going to see a ruined mansion on kind of like on a rocky plateau, just about 100 yards up from the clock tower, and you kind of get that feeling that that's possibly where the unicorn resides. So with that in mind, you can either go towards the unicorn, or you can backtrack a little bit and go towards the cottage and go through their belongings and such. or you can do that on the way back, or whatever you choose, or go somewhere else, or choose to go down the chasm.
Well, first of all, I think we should take a long rest. I understand that a lot of us have used a lot of spells, and the monk here only has 1 key point left.
What time is it? Like in game?
So I'm thinking it's like afternoonish, because when y'all got there, it was kind of morning time, and y'all went to the cottage and then ventured for a little bit further. So you could probably, I don't know if I would, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Let the group tell me what to do.
Take a long rest inside the ruined clock tower.
We know what's...
How's everybody else on spells?
Yeah, I only got like first level spells, and they're all defensive stuff.
Same. I've used all my level 2s. Otherwise, that fairy'd be alive.
Yeah.
So,
I'm out of spells as well, so.
If y'all want...
So
Yeah, I
Kieran's
used
gonna
my level
suggest
3 and
going
2.
back to the cottage because at
Yeah, let's
least
go search their
there's a place to stay.
So is Oscar good at tracking?
Good question. I don't believe he is, honestly.
I might be. My survival is a +3.
Yeah, if you got a good survival check, then you should be able to backtrack to the hag's cottage and take a rest there.
Well, I mean, if we're only going back to the college just for a safe passage of time, that kind of is that the only reason why we're going back to the college cottage?
I suppose so. I feel like we should just. I'm fine with like roughing it here and seeing what happens.
Search the cottage and see what the hell's going on. But
we're gonna go all the way back and then all the way back here.
Oh,
like,
how far do we travel?
Let's see that map again.
It's at least an hour away.
So what I would suggest, Kithix is I guess going to see some or all of the party leaving, and he's going to say, "Hold up, I got something for that." So he's going to get down into like knelt down position. He's going to take out his spell book, which for anyone who's looking, you'd see like kind of like skins of. Hold up, I got it written down.
He's pulling out skin.
Yeah, his spell book has like skins of boars and mongooses and raccoons and foxes and coyotes, kind of like and birds. It's got kind of like a combination of all those. Okay. And he's gonna start ritually casting Tiny Hut.
Yes, I fucking love Tiny Hut.
Oh yes.
Like Tiny Huts.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna relocate. This chair's getting to bother my back now.
So that is.
Give me a couple minutes.
Just don't go to the toilet.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, that is a 10-foot radius immobile dome force. There's goes on and on, but we can see out. It's opaque. Nothing can see in. Nothing can come in. So it's and it lasts for 8 hours.
All right, so
I can go more onto it if you want, but it's basically a dome that 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit in comfortably. We can the temperature is comfortable. I can adjust the light, and I can make the outside opaque to whatever surrounding colors I want.
Okay. So if you're gonna do that, pick your spot, make your dome, and let everybody move their tokens in, and y'all can take off.
Yeah, kind of in here. So.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it up because I didn't hear everything. You guys cut out a couple times.
Made a dome that we can sleep in comfortably, and nothing can come in. And as long as I stay inside of it, it doesn't dissipate, and it lasts for 8 hours, so we can safely take a long rest.
All right. I will take that.
All right.
What does it look like inside?
Kind of. It's got a green tint because he loves green. It's comfortable. It's not hot. It's not cold. It slightly dim, so we could, even though it's kind of noonish-ish time, it's kind of he dimmed the light, so it's not we can sleep. Yeah, it's just
I do have a picture somewhere. Let me grab it real quick. So in the meantime, everybody take their long rest if y'all taking a long rest.
yeah.
And then
I get to pick more spells.
There's a button.
More spells.
Where is it? I always forget where it is. Where is long rest?
Oh,
I don't know
it's
where it is.
up. It's up at the top next to your hit points. If you're looking for the button.
Yeah,
I
if
am
you're,
looking for the button.
you're on the website,
Yeah.
yeah. So up top you have your name. It's on the header. So you should share, short rest, long rest, campaign.
Yes. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, rituals only take me 10 minutes plus whatever time, so 10 minutes and 6 seconds, I guess. But such an awesome spell. Like once we get to level 7, I want to take telepathic bond.
Ooh.
So once again, that's a ritual spell that you can telepathically communicate with 7, 8 creatures, and I don't think there's a distance for that. So
Nice.
That would be useful.
we can talk to Killian. Killian can talk to us back.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
cool. I gotta find where I put it. What's it called again?
Liamon's Tiny Hut. I think that's what it's called.
Is there like dirt on the ground right now?
Yeah. So that's the one what's the word I'm looking for? Flaw into that. It's something where to burrow up, it could come through, but nothing can come through the sides or the top.
All right, I'm just
Well,
gonna
something
draw.
tried to burrow in on us, we'd kill it in a heartbeat. So, because there's enough of us here,
Unless we were sleeping.
Yeah.
there's like kill it, and there's like, what was it? I don't know. You just said kill it.
No, I found it. I'm gonna put it up in just a second, and then we're gonna take a 5-minute break. And
This is awesome, Brett. Thank you.
oh, I didn't do anything.
There you go.
Oh.
It's a little blurry, but that's kind of
Yeah.
like
Gets the point across.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, look, there's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's my sword.
Notice that.
all right. Everybody, take a 5-minute break. Get your snacks and use the restroom, and then I guess we're gonna go see a unicorn.
Yes.
Yeah, if it's not evil, we may make. Hey, look,
Yeah.
guys, if it's not evil, can we befriend this thing instead of killing it?
If it is evil, I will befriend it.
It could be a nightmare. Who knows?
If it's a nightmare, there's no. Those are nightmares. They borderline being a pure destructive will. So if it is a nightmare, we do have to kill it because it will kill us if we don't.
It's not a nightmare. It's an unpleasant dream.
Daydream. All right.
It's a cute unicorn. I'm taking it.
Yeah. Don't firebolt it. All right.
I think it has more than 2 hit points, so.
All right. Be back in 5.
Wait, I got this.
I'm gonna change maps, so don't look at Owlbear.
Okay.
If you look, you die.
No. Can I say that Scam Likely is the single greatest character in all of fiction?
That's true. It is. Scam Likely.
There's a podcast we listen to. It's Dungeons and Daddies. It's like it's a D&D podcast.
You would appreciate it a lot.
It's pretty great.
It's me, Scam Likely.
But he has a character that's Scam Likely, and like he always calls the people on. He's like calls like the PCs.
So basically, they're 4 daddies cast into
Forgotten Realms.
The Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get their kids back.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's actually, I resisted it for like 6 or 7. Well, because I don't know, my friend pushes stuff on me, and
like true friend should, peer pressure.
Well, I push things on my wife, and she hasn't watched them in literally the entirety of our relationship. But anyway. So I finally did watch it or listen to it, and it's really good.
Oop. Get down. Bad kitty.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Stop.
It's me, Scam Likely. Hello. Now when I get like telemarketer calls, it really upsets me too, because they're all robots now. Like, you can't abuse them anymore.
Wow.
So it's
okay.
Well, they're trying to rob you.
That makes this session make so much sense, honestly, by you saying that.
If someone's trying to call an ambulance, but not for me.
But not for me. Oh my Lord.
People actually like the taste of alcohol.
What?
Depends on the alcohol.
Yeah, I like the good stuff.
What are you drinking?
It's called Smirnoff Peach.
That's why you don't like the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Like I said, it depends on what the thing is. It's like I've tried a lot of liquors. The only thing I actually like is mead. I don't like any of the others.
Mead is rough. It can be rough too, though.
I know. The only reason I like it is
know.
because there's honey in it. If it didn't have the honey, I wouldn't like it at all.
Well,
I mean, I can drink, but the only thing I'll drink by choice would be mead.
Everything else he's forced to drink.
when your wife works at a liquor store and she's constantly bringing things home, I don't have a choice.
You poor
You'll
thing.
drink it and you'll like it.
Here's my free case of wine that I get every month. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay,
My mom
Brett,
gets a fruit case of
I
wine.
posted a
Such a
picture of a
burden.
ruined mansion in the group chat. Tell me if that's what you had in mind.
Bought a mansion?
Yeah, the ruined mansion you mentioned. Tell me if that's close to what you had in mind.
I didn't mention anything. Hold on. I'm working on this map for a second.
All right,
Are we thinking about being sneaky here shortly? Because I'm debating about. I'm between 2 spells, and one of them is Pass Without a Trace. So, are we planning on being sneaky?
I mean, I don't think you can really go wrong with Pass Without a Trace. That's a plus 10 to stealth. So,
I love that spell.
How many
I
people?
know.
And consider the fact that the party has pretty good dexterity.
Yeah. I mean, you can always just save it for later. I mean, yeah, that's one of those spells you really can't go wrong with.
Okay, I'll pack it today.
So yeah, y'all can.
Oh, that reminds me, I can change spells too.
Y'all can look at Owlbear now. I'm just gonna
I'll pack.
put some.
All right, Brett, did my plea reach Queen Titania of the Summer Court?
I have no idea of what you're talking about.
Oh, I told you Wolfer's going to be multi-classing into a warlock after this.
Oh yeah, that's
Basically made a plea to Queen Titania of the Summer Court, and that's how he's going to become a warlock when he levels up. Did that prayer get answered yet, or is that not happening?
We're not level 6 yet.
cool. And we're still in the middle of a session, sir.
All right. So I was like, did she answer me back? I'm not changing class yet, but did she answer back and say she would consider it or something? Did just regular dreams for him?
I don't.
at the moment, you're getting kind of getting the sense of focus on the unicorn.
Okay, voice in me head.
Yeah.
Got a talking sword. Now there's a voice in my head. This is either really good or really bad. Morning, everyone. How you doing?
So, kind of out before we get started, did there's spell scrolls that we got back in the castle. Did anybody like not want to use those? Because there's some spells I kind of definitely want to use. Like Sleet Storm and stuff like that, which is huge. That's a 40-foot radius of heavy obscurity and difficult terrain. So it's a very good crowd control spell. I mean, I was probably going to take it regardless next level anyway. But if anyone has free spell scrolls that they didn't want, I'll take it for sure.
I don't have any.
I don't think I ever actually took spell scrolls.
I think we got 3 level 3s and 2 level 4s, if I remember correctly.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I picked something for it. Did you pick something for it?
I didn't get one. So.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't get one?
No. Well, I think I might have neglected to take one, but either way, if there's one floating, feel free. Because I don't think we were there. We weren't there for that session, so I wasn't.
Yeah, that's the one that you missed.
Yeah.
Got a short bow.
Yeah, I think I took one because I have an extra spell.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Wait, is that how they work? My thumb's killing me. I thought it was just a one-time use scroll.
Depends.
So for people like non-wizards, basically, I think you can use it once and done. But as a wizard, I can put it in my spell book and have it there so that after long rest, I can swap out spells, kind of like how druids and clerics do. Ritual spells, I don't have to prepare. They are, as long as I can take 10 minutes and cast it as a ritual, I don't have to have that prepared. So rituals for a wizard are awesome. It doesn't eat up any of my spots. But yeah, I can swap out spells according to what I think the situation might occur. I think by the book, it's about 50 gold and 2 hours of preparation per level of spell. So if it's a 3rd level spell, it's 6 hours of preparation and 300 gold to copy into my spell book.
That's pretty cool.
And then once I have it copied over, if I want to make a copy of my spell book, everything's cut in half. Because I already know the somatic forms of it, how the spell actually works. I don't have to decipher another wizard's handwriting, basically.
Right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if there's still scrolls out there that need to be claimed, yeah, go ahead and do that now. We can do it later, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, we got everybody. So
would that be like a level 3 and 2 4s? Is that kind of how that works? I mean, we can't cast level 4 spells anywhere right now, but
right, unless you hold it in your bag till you level up.
Yeah.
Did Cronus have any cute doodads in his bag? I like how you were Cronus, and now like you just have Cronus's clothes.
Now, Kithrix has his own common dirty, muddy, dried, muddied clothes on. So Cronus is still back in the mansion with the big salamander, and he's doing their bidding. He has the whip, he has his hammer, things of that nature. But all those gems, the ones that I can't pronounce and I'm not even gonna try, those were in his bag, and he handed that to Val.
So let's go around. Val, you said you wanted to be sneaky, or you're not sure?
Oh no, I was just picking a spell today.
Okay.
Nope.
So as far as how you want to proceed with this possible encounter? What's Val thinking?
Val hasn't pulled up Owl there yet again. Okay.
I mean, hey, you're about to possibly meet a unicorn. What would Val be thinking?
Well, she's never encountered one like that. She's quite familiar with horses, but not unicorns, so she's hoping they're similar. And she does still have the bridle of something, holding something.
Yeah.
So she won't like point that out to everybody, but she's got it kind of just in case.
Yeah, bridle of holding, I think it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have it in my inventory.
Bridle of capturing.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, you do have that. Yeah, and the group was originally told she was bad, but now kind of thinking that she might be good. So it kind of changes the scenario a little bit, possibly.
Yeah. But just have it on the ready.
Anybody else have any thoughts or group preparations or?
I'd be stealthing. I'll also be spamming my perception whenever possible from here on out until the encounter.
Okay. So it's about 100 yards, kind of uphill a little bit. And so I'm going to say that y'all are going to approach in this lower, hold on here. In this lower left corner. So if y'all want to put y'all tokens there. And if you can't find your token, let me know.
I don't see my character.
I'll put it.
There we go. I'm 2 now. I have a twin.
Yeah, you're gonna have to reduce yourself.
All right, let's see. How do I do that?
Got it.
Click and scale. Click and scale.
There we go.
I'm gonna just throw everybody.
Yeah, thanks. I can get mine.
Is that everybody?
Where is Oscar? I don't know how to add myself on this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there I am. Oh, there I am again.
I'll remove. Matt's too fast.
Yeah. I have everybody loaded up, so
yeah, so we're gonna say yeah, each square is 5 feet. So yeah, just this one path right here is the front entrance, or used to be, because I mean this is a 3D top view, so but it is in ruined state, just FYI. So don't go past Wolfric is, and just kind of put where you think your character would be approaching this structure. And if the group wants to discuss anything else, now would probably be the time.
So
I wrote my doodle in here.
Can I once we get close enough, like 50 feet or less, can so how far are these trees away? It says 15. Is that about accurate?
Which ones?
The ones where everyone's at, like these trees.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. So if we're about 20 feet away, can I send Dienda up and have her scout around the area?
Yep. Can you give me her perception?
All right. So I think I get advantage on that, I believe. Double check. Oh, owl. Yeah, the owl has advantage on wisdom or perception checks. So
okay. So she changed from a raven to an owl.
Well, so familiars are well. She's a celestial. It's celestial fiend or fae, but she looks like a raven, but has all the stats of an owl.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Yes and no. Okay.
Because all familiars are beast form, so that's not.
It's cool.
So,
I just couldn't remember if we retconned what she was.
So 20 plus wisdom,
Damn.
so 21. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. So she's gonna detect kind of like movement in all these areas.
I guess I would have her, start to the left. So it's kind of start going up this way first. And once she gets 100 feet away from me, I'll have her turn back around and start going back the other way.
Okay. So from where you guys are, I'm just going to say that everything is going to be the movement that she can pick up is going to be contained into this area from the outside.
Okay.
And it kind of like I don't think the group can hear anything, but Deonda can pick it up.
Right. So I mean, as an action, I see and hear through her senses. So
Okay.
my Kithrix's sight and hearing is I guess temporarily disabled. No, it's more he can't hear or see anything. He sees everything through the end of his eyes.
Beastmaster mode.
So I'm sure he would either be like knelt down or leaning up against somebody, depending on if whatever the situation is.
Well, you tell me. Would you be kneeling? What do you think Kithrix will be doing? Because I don't see him putting a stinky hand on somebody and going into like a
Yeah, he's still used to being more on the solo side, so yeah, he kind of just is used to like kneeling down and prepping for this, so he can like stabilize himself where he's not going to fall over or hurt himself. So he's kind of knelt down, and sending that's the right one. He's sending Deanna up here, and then once she gets out to her range, he's going to tell her to come back before he loses communication. And starts kind of like trying to figure out the perimeter of the perimeter of the area.
All right, so I'm going to do this. Everything that she detected stuff is going to be in these yellow circles, and the difference in sizes it's inconsequential.
Does she see any certain type of movement, or just the movement in the trees?
So I'm thinking like an owl has that keen eyesight, maybe like differences in the leaves moving, that something should be in there, like a prey or something, but not saying that it is a prey, but something's in there that's not natural.
So once she gets, scouts as far as I have, or my bond with her, I'm gonna bamf her back, and then I'm just gonna tell the party the movement in the areas that I saw or she saw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And are you gonna like finger point where she indicated or alerted?
Yeah, so as best as I can, I'm going to point out everything that she saw during her flight pattern to the whole group.
Okay.
And say, there's movement in this area, this area, this area, this area. I didn't get a great look of it, but I know there's something there.
All right. So knowing that and what was just relayed, anybody in the group wants to do or say anything in response to Kithrix?
Just to clarify, the front door is right, kind of right in between all these things, right? Like those are the stairs going up.
Right, chill.
Oh, right over there. Okay. See, I'm looking in the wrong spot.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I got you. There we go. Okay.
I don't want to open the inner guts just yet.
But why?
I mean, you know, there are some random windows and stuff like that. You know, if you want to go around and try and peek in here and there, but you do know that something's, you know, right in close proximity to the group right now.
So are we saying like this is more, it looks like this is a raised area and this kind of like goes down. Am I accurate on that statement?
It's kind of reversed.
Okay.
So that's low and then it goes up into.
Yeah, everything gets higher the closer you get to this thing.
Okay.
So they got the high ground.
You can't win, Anakin. I have the high ground.
But Deonda's got the highest ground.
Do you want to go check the windows or something? Probably go through the windows.
We can go sneaky. I mean, I can cast Pass Without a Trace. I mean, the downside is you guys got to stay relative 30 feet from me, so we kind of got to cluster together. That's the downside. But if you want to at least sneak past all these things up to the front door, we could sneak our way in a little bit if you wanted to do that.
I vote that.
Yeah.
And also before we head out, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. So can you? I'm gonna pull it up right now just so I can see it. But you can tell me real quick. Pass Without a Trace.
Yes. A veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to their dex/stealth checks. And cannot be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks and no other trace of its passage. That lasts for an hour.
Okay. Can that? Well, let me look at it real quick.
So if we're in 30 feet of Val, we get a +10 to stealth for an hour.
You said that can be detected by magic or no?
They can't be tracked unless by magical means.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
So I can put a little.
So are you doing that?
Yes. Yep. I'll cast that.
Okay.
Yeah, Killian's gonna ask everybody in the group, are we trying to befriend the unicorn? Because breaking into their house seems to be, not the best way to do that.
Shoot.
Yeah, but we don't know the situation of like why they're in there, who else is in there.
That's true. I'm just throwing it out there because, if this thing that's moving around turns out to be their friends, and we just like walk into the house and they just go like, how did you get here? Oh no, I sneaked into the window. That's gonna be bad, I think.
Yeah.
So
Ithrix is definitely going to suggest diplomacy first, and if that doesn't work, then we can definitely defend ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So can you do diplomacy and cast Without a Trace at the same time?
I mean, it just depends.
Yeah.
We can sneak past. I mean, only if we're doing stealth checks. If we just walk in and we don't use it, it's fine. It's up. But if we have to roll a stealth check, then we'll be there. So it's kind of just good to have up anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can stealth until we're caught, and then diplomacy.
Yeah.
That's fine if you want to go that route. Is everybody cool with that?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool with anything.
So I will need everybody's stealth check.
Ooh, 18 with a. good thing I had plus 10.
31.
28.
30.
I've got to roll with
Sorry.
disadvantage because of my armor.
28.
Oh.
18.
25.
Damn. Is that your
So
total?
wait, do we add the plus 10 afterwards? After we roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yours would be a
Out of
20.
Okay.
All right. So so what was the lowest on everybody's?
I think I got an 18. So
Yeah.
lower than me.
That's what I got too. I got an 18. Yeah, 18 looks like it's the lowest.
All right. So the group makes it to the front door and give me the group perception.
This is kind of like at nighttime too, right? Because
Yeah.
since we
I mean, well, tell me first, was the group's goal to get to the front door or to get to a window?
The front door, I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
My perception is shit.
Same.
I got a modified 20. Did I cover for anybody with that?
I got
25.
23.
Nice.
Oh, plus my
Thank you.
26, actually.
Wow.
Got a 5.
It's either really high or really low. I got an 8. People popping off with their 20 and above.
Yeah, so all the 20s and above kind of like verified what Deonda kind of seen in those particular areas, but nothing's popping out. But you get that feeling something's in there in those exact spots that Kithrix was pointing to, but nothing's coming out at the moment.
Maybe we just can't see each other. I'm okay with that.
So what is the group's next move?
So we're at the front door.
If y'all are going that way, if you haven't already, move your tokens. I'm refreshing my page right now.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have to bounce soon?
Yeah, I have work early, so
Ooh.
probably 10 minutes or so.
Okay, well, if you got to go, is Oscar going to take your place like last time?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Don't make me yell from the bedroom this time.
Don't kill me, goddammit! If you're gonna yell from the bedroom, you can be here playing.
Well, I just heard like Matt go, I think Theo has blind fighting, and Chris was like, I don't think so, I don't see it. I'm like, yes, I do.
There's like 5 pages of character.
Don't play it wrong.
See, you might as well just stay. I'm just saying.
I would have gently reminded him she could see in the dark.
All right. I see Val and Oscar's at the door, so I mean, what's the move here? Anybody else doing anything else?
You're gonna knock.
I'm gonna knock. Yeah, why?
Really?
Kind of defeats the point of being stealthy if you're gonna knock.
Well, we were stealthy.
How about you just try and
Now that
Wait a
I'm
minute.
okay, I'm gonna try the knob then.
Well, it's in ruins, so I mean,
The door falls down.
Let me just open up just a little bit more, so you get kind of a line of sight a little bit. To be fair.
Okay.
So, what's Oscar gonna do right here? We'll give you a chance to do something and Val to do something.
I'm gonna let Val do something first.
I'm gonna let Oscar do something first.
Oscar's gonna step aside.
Okay. So okay.
I'm not going in. You go in. Send Mikey in. He'll do anything.
All right.
Go on.
Is there mostly okay? So yeah. So there's really not a door to speak of, right? It's kind of hanging off its hinges, or.
All right. So I mean, Oscar bust the move. So
good.
All right. So he took the initiative there. So
I'm sorry.
No, I'm with it.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, just give me a second here, and all kind of things is going to start popping up.
It's more
just
what the fuck is that?
Stuff. Just stuff everywhere. I mean,
Dupion.
And you're gonna kind of get the feeling of
being watched.
Like yeah, they know we're here type of thing. And there's actually 2 more pixies.
Damn.
Yeah. So and they're not that big. I still need to decrease their size, so they're not super pixies or anything like that. So that one, is it pronounced correctly, satyr or satyr?
Satyr, I think.
I say satyr.
Yeah. All right, so Oscar, this satyr's going to approach you.
Well met, goat man.
And he's just going to give you
There's
like that.
There's a lot of sprites here.
Yeah. He's just going to politely give you that halt signal, and just kind of give you just a quick warning. What is your purpose here?
Well, to make a long story short,
no one enters with weapons.
Is there like a box I can keep it in? You're not gonna steal it, are you? Like a shelf or something I can
No,
put it on?
You are welcome to come in and place it anywhere you like. Just not past me.
All right, I'm gonna lean my warhammer.
We can't let.
What was that, friend?
We can't let you come in. So we can't let you come in so heavily armed. If you want to see Ban Ryan, I assume that's your purpose.
Your staff too. Oh, you wouldn't call an old man from his walking stick, would you?
You have to leave all your
16 years old. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. All right, I'm gonna lean my warhammer up against the next to the door there. And my short bow. And
do you say anything?
I'm gonna tell them why we're here.
Okay.
So yeah, basically, some stag mommy and some other mommies wanted us to capture a unicorn, and we kind of determined her to be of ill intent. Now we're just kind of here to see what's going on. Exactly, we're strangers in a strange land, and going on here?
Yeah, you referring to those hags?
Yes. They weren't friends of yours, were they? Oscar put the hand up to everyone.
Quite the contrary. And who else is with you?
Oh, look, I got Kithrex.
Yeah. Once Kithrick's hear that they're not friends, he's gonna like start to pull out Mother Stag's antlers and say, "Look, this is what's left of her."
It's still dripping blood and stuff, I imagine.
And they're gonna start moving around, buzzing around, and kind of like ooh ah, and like gasp, and they're just moving all over the place. They're kind of like freaking out a little bit.
I have more.
Brett, are we all visible, or just those two?
Oh,
Val's here with me.
Yeah, Val's there, and Killian might have a view of what's going on inside. But does Oscar or Val? What do you kind of seeing part of this? What do you do or say?
Oh, I'll just put my hands up, let Oscar talk, and when he starts putting down his weapons, I'll take out my daggers and I'll put them down, and I'll take my quarterstaff and I'll set it down. But I'll keep the spider staff just to see if they'll let me keep it. And I'll start taking my weapons off and just listening to Oscar.
Kithrex is gonna dig through his bag looking for the scalp and the nose that he collected earlier and saying, "I have more trophies."
I had good care.
So this satyr's gonna kind of look at you, Val, and point at that staff and give you one of those.
I will pull out one of my Feywild flowers, and I will say, just a staff. I hate to be parted with it. It's a family heirloom. Would this, if I give you this flower, could I maybe as an act of friendship keep my family heirloom in my staff?
And he's gonna say, look, it's just out of respect for the unicorn.
Well, that's fair. Fine. I'm keeping the flower and I'm putting my staff down.
Because he's like, gives you like a wink, like we have plenty of those flowers around here.
Perked on the tree.
How many different weapons do I have? Oh, I have a lot of things.
I'm just gonna scoot in, seeing this.
Yeah,
covering front of the hag.
He's gonna ask Oscar, how many's in the party? Is everybody coming in? Is anybody staying outside? Please, everybody come in.
I want to stay outside to flirt with the sprites.
Yeah, can I do that too?
Sure. So who's going in? Who's staying out?
Killian's going in.
Yeah, Wolfric says, if you guys need me, holler. Otherwise, I'm going to be making lots of new friends. And he turns to the sprites. He's like, gee, who should I talk to first?
All right.
And then
I'm just going to start to open things up, and they're going to start to walk you through. And this one pixie, hold on 1 second, is going to kind of take the lead with the satyr and kind of like follow me. I'll bring you to Van Ryan. I'm sure that's who you're here for. And the rest are just going to like stay put in guard.
Van Ryan, it sounds like a pop star.
I know, right?
It does. I got 5 daggers. Damn. And 2 short sword and 1 crossbow. How do I have so many weapons on me?
And
I think you might have double selected.
Yeah, I'm just gonna when the satyr asked me to remove my weapon, I'm just like taking everything off from like everywhere on my body. Just like stay there for a while, making eye contact, really awkward.
Everyone else is just waiting patiently. Come on, hurry up and throw down all of your weapons.
Sorry.
Reach down to pull the one out of your boot, out of your.
It's like, okay, under my shirt. Okay.
Did anybody watch that movie? I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
No. I was actually thinking more of Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean when they told her to remove all the weapons, and she pulls out 12 different weapons, half of them guns.
Yeah.
And she just says, "Oh, wait a minute." She reaches back. She can't quite get something. Can't go it. She starts pulling out a full-size blunderbuss. Oh, here we go. And then 2 more daggers.
Pretty much the same thing. There's Kithrix and Theo put all their weapons down, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Val, you going in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
It's all right.
I love how like the only guy who can punch thing really good is like staying outside. And the rest of us is going.
Yeah, it's like if you want me to come in, you could just say so, but they're gonna make me turn over Luna, and under no condition is Wulfric willing to part with Luna. He'll part with the rest of his stuff, but not his Moonblade.
If we're gonna die,
he actually explains that to the party and to the guides. It's like, no, Luna wants to be a partner, and she wouldn't like being apart from me.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So I'm playing with the fairies.
So yeah, I mean, all those pixies are gonna surround Wulfric and Chino outside, and this one little sprite who's actually a male. He's gonna kind of like hover over the 3 pixies to make sure nobody takes advantage of these little pixies.
Wulfric says, "Oh, no need for that, bud. I got a sister and a best friend who are both girls. I'm not about to try anything. They'd kill me if I ever did."
So let me just open up this last part.
Story.
And there is a unicorn.
It's not. It's dark unicorn.
It's not. It is not colored like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Theo, you can go to bed.
I'm happy I got to hear
Good night.
That's what I was there for.
Oh yeah, really quick, Theo. Wulfric's going to try to see if the fairies know about the sickness plaguing his sister, or maybe how to treat it.
What?
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 Yeah, Wulfric is talking to the pixies, and he explains his sister's illness and asks if they know of anything that might actually explain what the illness is and how to treat it. We know it is pneumonia, but back at this time frame, people don't know what it is.
Let's see. What languages does Wulfric know?
Hang on. He knows Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish. He'll try first in Elvish and then in Celestial.
They have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, well, he tried.
And they're just kind of like buzzing around. You know, kind of like you just see somebody blah, 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 blah. And they're just kind of like...
They pull some rations out and offers to share some with them.
We cut to a half an hour later, and the bard has new friends.
The bard is flirting with everything right now.
It's what a bard does.
I think we're gonna make some new pixies and fairies in about whatever the gestation period is.
So yeah, I mean the satyr and that one pixie is going to readjust. So if y'all want to move y'all tokens, whoever's in there.
I'm going to touch its mane.
Say again?
I'm going to touch its mane. Oscar's a horse girl.
You just like run right up to
it. This thing is not going to let you get that close, and it's it is going to back up and kind of take like a defensive stance.
We talk to it.
And this a satyr, as soon as you got almost close to it, is going to pull out his short sword.
Whoa! You said no weapons near Van Ryan.
Yours.
Yeah.
I just love the picture of like little Oscar just like running up to the unicorn.
Like little kid to Santa in the mall.
I've never seen him move that fast.
They were meant to be nice pets. I apologize. I should have asked consent.
So, and Van Ryan's gonna kind of like, give up like a huff, and just kind of like get back to like her normal elegant statue, and just kind of keep one eye on Oscar, like, don't try that again, buddy.
I give the horse and the unicorn and I, like, I won't. They're pleading.
So I'm gonna bid you welcome to our humbled ruins, and wonder why you're greeting her with your presence.
Now, at this point, is Van Ryan black and got like the flames surrounding it as the
pure white? Pure
Okay.
white.
So the once dryads come to be hags already lying to us on one thing.
Yep. This is a pure white unicorn, as in the picture.
I guess Kithrix is going to kind of explain the situation of, we met these, what we thought was dryads, and they said you're evil and trying to corrupt the forests. And we found out later they're hags. We're kind of trying to see what's the actual truth is.
And she's just gonna like give I don't know how a horse would chuckle, but give you one of those like, we talking about those green hags. God damn it. And they've been trying to get me for so long, and those illusions. And
wait, this unicorn talks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oscar's mouth is agape.
This is a large celestial. But it's who speaks celestial, Elvish, or Sylvan?
Ooh.
The one outside.
I speak Elvish.
Okay. Anybody else?
I speak celestial, but I'm outside.
Theo speaks celestial.
Okay, so only Theo and Val are understanding this conversation.
I speak Elvish too, so.
And Kithrix. Everybody else is just hearing.
Yeah, I don't think like Killian can read unicorn's mouth, so
horse lips
standing there.
Horse lips and Sylvan might be a little difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if y'all want to do or say anything, just realizing that that's what she's speaking.
Ask if they can help Wolfric's sister get over her illness.
You're outside. You can't hear what's going on.
Flirting with pictures,
No, it's like a voice enters your head. It's like, yeah, he'll probably want to know the answer to that.
Yeah, ask everybody that.
You're trying not to die at the moment. They're not worried about your sister.
This is not a horse.
Of course he is. It's his twin sister. Without her, he doesn't know what he'd do. Imagine losing your sibling. It's the most terrifying thing he's ever encountered.
One of the pixies is slapping you in the face and saying, "Focus, focus."
Are you still twins at that point, or are you your own entity?
So, give me a group perception check of those who are inside.
Bing bing.
Just a.
Come on. It's so close to 20.
Perception, right?
Yeah. Click clack patty whack.
Oh, it was about to be good, but it's a 5 now.
30.
30.
Nice.
You love a perception check.
How many dice did you roll, girl? So who got 12 or above?
I rolled a 19.
Theo did. Got a 14.
So
Oscar did not.
just Theo and Val.
Yeah.
So Theo
Killian
and
got a
Val,
5, so I think like he's not there. Just disassociating. Just like staring into space.
So yeah, anybody over 12. Just a quick glance all around the surroundings. You're gonna see faded carvings on stone blocks depicting stylized aspects of daily life, like hunting, worship, warfare, so forth. And humanoid figures dressed in archaic styles of clothing, and these engraved lines in the stone. It's gonna you're gonna see like silver wire, just kind of like in the scratches, and does that spark any interest of further investigation? For
like solder, like the scratches are like soldered together, like embossing.
So normally, I guess like in stone carvings, which Oscar would be, focused on, you would see silver, which shouldn't be like embedded in those markings of carving. So it's kind of like I don't know if it's indicative of Fae, but does anybody want to follow those lines during this conversation with this horse, or wait for later?
I'm going to in my perception, do they seem magical or arcana-y?
Give me a history check.
Okay. Guidance. Oh.
Nice.
Can Oscar check that too? Just because he's like, that's like his thing.
Stone.
Yeah, I have
Stone cunning.
What was your original perception, though?
Oh, right. My perception was not.
You might see them looking around, but you wouldn't know why they're looking around.
Understood.
Unless they relayed that to you verbally. Go ahead, Val.
Yeah, I got a 28, and actually that's what I was going to do. I was going to see if they seem like arcana and like weird. I was going to let Kithrix know they're a little arcana-y. You may want to check those out. And I kind of forgot about the stone thing, but
at 28, you don't need my stone thing.
I would let you know, hey, cool rocks, bro.
So,
who rocks?
As you're following the this, we'll call it the silver lining. I mean, you're just like entrenched in these lines, and your eyes are going all over the place trying to follow the pattern, and it's going to kind of like interwove, and to the best that you can make, it's forming some type of machine, but you almost like an oval type machine. You don't know exactly what it is, but it's something. It's not those silver lines aren't there by accident.
Okay, purposely placed. Okay.
It's some type of mechanical device that you can't decipher at the moment.
Okay.
All right. Fade back to the conversation with Van Ryn. Anybody want to do or say anything before she does? Or does Val want to say anything about what she just seen?
Yeah. I'll tell who's ever kind of standing around or the whole party. I'll just say it out loud to them too, and I'll ask more about the silver lines and say it looks mechanical? Can you, what's up with these? What's going on with these, and just kind of let everybody know what I kind of remembered and see.
You're asking Ben Ryan?
Well, I'll kind of say it so everybody can hear me. Then if she wants to answer, she can.
What language are you speaking to the group?
I speak Celestial and Elvish. So
you tell me which one you're speaking to the group.
I think more people can speak Elvish, so I'll speak in Elvish.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna allow you to say what you just saw, and she's just gonna like kind of look at you like, you're figuring this out.
Yeah.
She's not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Kind of like give you like that. This one's a smart one.
Go. Okay. And Oscar, you don't speak Elvish, do you?
Nope.
I will relay it again in common for everybody else and make sure Killian can see me. And
I'm just gonna go to Wow and whisper it to her and go like, should we ask for a map, direction, and all that? So, and also, my brother.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably still chasing that damn squirrel.
God, why are you making him chasing squirrels?
Seems about right.
After Val points out this thread, would Kithrix put two and two together of anything he's seen maybe in the clock tower or at the tree where it might have fit?
Like, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, you said that the silver thread is there on a purpose. So was there anything else that we've come across that might have had the same silver thread, or maybe it was there and missing?
So what do you think you might ask Van Ryan? Are you going to ask Van Ryan, or are you going to ask Val to ask Van Ryan or Theo?
Well, did Van Ryan say anything once I told him the situation with the? Oh yeah, he did say something with the hags. Did it seem like he believed me that we took care of the hags, or?
I mean, she is going to notice the antlers that you are prevalently winging, and you know, if she could give you two thumbs or two hooves up, she would, because
oops,
they've been kind of like been a thorn in her side forever. So, what would you like to ask as far as the, you know, the hag situation, since you're kind of like wearing her antlers?
Trying to think of. I just like a general think of what I actually want to say.
We can let Val go first.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll try to see if I can think of what I would actually say.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We kind of relayed a little bit of our story, I think, but we're we've gotten thrown together and we're all just trying to find a way home or a way back. Do you have any ideas how to do that? Do you have a map of this place? Not just of the castle or the mansion, but do you have a map or something? Is there a village nearby? Is there civilization anywhere in the area?
I've been trapped here for so long on this rocky plateau because those three hags have been after me for so long. and she's gonna kind of like start sniffing around at the group that's in there, and who would have possession of those the red and blue buttons?
Oh, I don't think anybody picked that up, right?
I think they would still probably be at the clock tower, right? Because
Yeah,
we only
because
put them
Kithric
in.
and Oscar are the two that knows about that, and yeah, they didn't pick it up.
Nobody picked them up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That seems important. I might have picked it up. What is it you're after?
I don't think Wolfric know about that because the only two who like.
Yeah, because we went back and then we went forward. So
the reversal stones.
Oh, you're talking about the time thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember if somebody picked them up. So yeah, so she's gonna ask about the time thing and how'd y'all get across?
Val doesn't, or no, did Oscar tell everybody about the reversal?
I think it's just Kithric and Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Val's like
secret.
Val's gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about. We just walked across the bridge, the clock tower.
Yeah, Kithric would. Yeah, he would say, you know, we found this clock tower across the way. There's some gems that, you know, one skipped forward, one skipped back. Next thing we knew, we were fighting the dryads that turned into stags or hags, and we took a rest. We came here. That's kind of you're up to speed, you know.
So she's gonna start kind of like getting a little prancy, and she's gonna be like, "Are all three of them dead?"
Yeah, Kithric is gonna take his trophies, the horns, the nose, the scalp, and just say, "Yeah, they are."
and everybody's just gonna like back up a little bit from you and just gasp. And Ben Ryan's gonna look at Kithric and like, do you have the buttons with you?
Now, we left them back at the tower. We flipped forward and we were partially across the tower, and then we fought the little red guy and the three mothers, which are hags. The blue and the red gems are still in place on the other side.
And are you aware of what they do?
Eye manipulation?
Yes. I've been stuck here for so long. And these hags have been trying to take me out for so long so they can take control of this whole Fey Woods. And I've been stuck here forever. And she's gonna try and get you to she wants you to go back and get those buttons. And what she wants you to do, and she's gonna kind of like get gesture to because Kithric doesn't speak. You speak Elvish too, right, Kithric? Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna kind of like motion to you with her head, and Val and Theo to come in and kind of like have a little powwow. And what she wants the group to do, what she's asking for, is to get you guys to go back to that tower and put those gems in such a place to make that clock tower go back upright, to push back time.
Can I ask for more details? Because when we put it in, it was a quick, 30 seconds, a minute forward and back type of thing. Didn't seem like it was permanent.
So it's kind of like she's going to try and describe, well, the longer you leave it in, the more time it goes back. So it's kind of like she's trying to get you to go back to where the three hags were trying to take over the Fae. Trying to get back just before that time.
So he's going to say, well, if we go back far enough, then won't the hags and the red come back to life?
Not if you reappear before they exist. That way, all my good Fae can come back and all the bad Fae won't exist. And in exchange, I mean, you can feel free to go through my grounds and search for things of value. You're welcome to keep. But once that little venture is complete, then I can go back to the other side and not have to worry about those any bad things anymore trying to take me out.
So I guess I would relate that when Oscar put in the stone, he recognized that he skipped back in time. When I put it in, I kind of recognized I went back in time. So would we, as a group, have to put it in so that we would all recognize what was going on?
Not necessarily. It's kind of like it has a certain radius of effect. And she's going to continue on a little bit saying kind of like, this was once an ancient city and magical machine of gems and silver. But she couldn't get too close to that clock tower because of that magic that radiates from it. But that's the only thing that was keeping the bad Fae from entering her little, like, if you want to say Alamo of retreat. They couldn't cross over.
Kithrex is going to ask something to the effect of, how will we know when we went far back enough in time without going too far in the past?
And she's gonna like kind of give you like I can give you a rough guesstimate as far as how many seconds and just give me your insight of what she's telling you. She can kind of give you she's telling you that she can give you the exact time of how long to keep those that stone in a certain place to go back to where she wants it.
And then what happens once we go back to before the hags are around? What happens then?
Then you will be in our quite beautiful Fey woods with no hags around.
So Kithrex is going to relay that to the rest of the party that's in there, and ask them what they want to do.
I mean, there hasn't been any hostility on their part at this point.
Can I insight check though? Because I don't really trust.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, can I insight check and make sure she's on the up and up here?
Sure.
Yeah, she's not like another hack.
Guidance.
19.
19 and 20?
24.
24. Ooh. Yeah. I mean,
because guidance.
If Val had a good feeling about anything, this is it. she's not trying to hose you guys. She wants to right the wrong, and she thinks you guys definitely can do it because Kithrix is wearing Mother Stag's antlers on his back.
Okay.
So Kithrix is sorry. Kithrix is familiar with illusionary spells.
Mm-hmm.
Can Kithrix say, as a sign of faith, can I come up and touch you to make sure you are who you say you are?
Yep. Do you have to roll for that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if it's like, depending on the spell, I think if you just look, then you might have to look, or you might have to roll. But if you're physically touched, then you should be able to feel that it's, you know, like a 1-to-1 basis type of thing. So the snout and whatever is where it is compared to, like if we touched the hags, I think we would have felt difference in what we saw.
Okay. She's going to allow it. And as you do that, the satyr is going to have his hand on the hilt of his short sword as a defensive posture. And that one pixie is going to go invisible. And you said it's a touch?
Yeah, so if I'm actually physically interacting with it, I think I should be able to. I think there might be some spells that might be different, but I think for the most part, if anything, if you know, sight and other sensories can be fooled, but I think your touch, I think physically interact with it, you should be able to see if it's true or not.
Okay. Yeah, so as you do that, Van Ryan's going to let you touch her mane, and she is going to bow a little bit and use her horn and try and lift up your hood.
I'm assuming I have my back to Oscar and the rest of them.
Okay. So you might get a horn nudge on your.
Yeah, so Van Ryan might see my true form, but I don't think anybody else would.
Okay. And do you have a picture of what your true form looks like?
Second.
Yep.
And Oscar's going to be super jealous.
Yeah.
Oscar is jealous. He has no idea what's going on at all.
Let's see if I can.
Except that Kithrix got to pet the unicorn.
And touch his horn.
Yeah. Give me a second while I look up what I look like.
Yeah, no worries. So I mean, there's as far as you can tell at the moment, and there's no illusion, and this thing wants to turn back time to make things right and to get all the bad stuff out of the Fae, as far as you can tell. Anyway.
So yeah, Kithrix is definitely gonna refix his hood, turn to Oscar and say, "Yeah, that's how you do it." And he's gonna relay what Van Ryan says that we need to do.
All right. So does the group have more questions, or do they want to explore like she said you could? You can do like a quick investigation if you want, or if the group has more questions.
There you go. I put how I picture Kithrix.
Ooh.
I think that was right.
At first, I was like, "Are those green bananas?"
Most of his spells are very green oriented.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So I would think she would kind of like get a quick glance and kind of like be spooked for a second, like a horse would get spooked, but then like be okay with it, but kind of like keep one eye on you.
Yeah. And then Kithrix is going to drop all the 3 trophies at Van Ryan's hoofs and say, "You seem like you want these more. You can keep them."
And I don't know what a satyr's yell would look like, or sound like, but he's gonna kind of like give you that congratulatory yell with the short sword up.
Nice.
I don't know what that would sound like, but so I'm not even gonna attempt to do it. So, what does the ones that are in there? Do y'all want to explore? Because as far as outside, I mean that they're still kind of buzzing around Wolfric and Shino, just kind of like I don't know if y'all wanted to relay any info to them telepathically, if you could, but
I can try. What do I have to roll? Performance?
no, from them to you. Otherwise, you're just out there just like trying to talk to the picture.
I'm making new friends.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do? Sorry.
No, I was trying to see if they wanted to tell you anything what's going on inside. Because you and Shino have no idea what's going on.
Well, when I heard, truthfully, when I heard Shino was going to be on their own, it's like, yeah, that's a bad thing. How about the guy who can punch things to death with one hit? Literally this group's version of one hit man. I mean, One Punch Man.
Gotcha. Yeah, y'all will find outside.
Yeah, it's like I'm making new friends, or at least he thinks he is.
So, Theo, Killian, Oscar, Val, do y'all have any more questions for Van Ryan, or do y'all want to explore, or do y'all want to do something else? We'll just go a few more minutes.
I mean, we don't really want to like steal anything from these guys. I mean, there doesn't look like there's any like troves of money or interesting things around.
I mean, they kind of tell us that they kind of stuck here forever now, so I don't think they can give us any good info on that.
So they're gonna kind of give you like Van Ryan's gonna kind of look at Val and kind of like give you that horse nose point towards the silver linings, like.
Yep.
So
Okay.
give me your investigation check if you want to.
Yeah, investigate. Guidance.
Can I help you with that?
I was just gonna say, can I help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna upload that.
Do you want to roll your own, or do you want me to?
No. With advantage on you.
Don't want that. Oops, sorry. Clicking the wrong thing. It's better.
And tell me what each of you got.
I'll take the 17. Oof. Nice. The guidance has been good today.
Yeah.
21.
Nice.
Ooh.
And what is Killing get?
No, I'm just giving her advantage because I'm having her.
So you're going to start uncovering lengths of silver wire that's carefully twisted by the Fae into delicate sculptures honoring Van Ryan. So 10 lengths, each worth 50 gold pieces.
50 gold.
Times 10.
How long are they?
So 10 lengths of silver. So I'm not sure on the lengths. I'm thinking they go by like square yards. So I'm thinking like between 35 and 30 feet length. But I mean, they're already woven up into little sculptures.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you got 10 sculptures worth 50 gold each of silver.
Sweet. Add that to my inventory.
we,
All right.
do we know what they're used for, or are they kind of just decoration?
It's honorary sculptures.
Okay. Alrighty. Then I guess I'm good in here. You want to go get the other party, and you want to bring them in here? You want to talk to them out there? What do you what you
You were
guys
going to
want?
call us children, weren't you?
Well,
Go get the
I
kid.
one
knew
of those
it.
words.
Go get the
I see
kid.
Yeah.
that face. Okay. I know. I see how it is.
Killian's gonna walk to get the two, and he's gonna grab his weapon too on the way out. Gonna relay most of the stuff I know that Val told me because I don't understand anything they were talking about.
What would
Rooster does.
I know what Wolfricker was doing, but what was Shino doing this whole time? Like trying to
I
get
think
the-
she was flirting, right?
I was flirting and serenading to the pixies, just all of them.
Yeah, Killian's gonna walk on them, just like serenading. He's gonna be really confused.
Can Kethrix on his way out gets close in Infernal say, "All right, the rest of the party is coming out now."
I don't think I know that language.
Who speaks
Oh.
English?
Oscar grabs his bow and hammer.
So what would Shino be saying to this other? I kind of like picture her like guarding it since her last one got blasted.
I'm just like standing like I'm very short, but like standing in front of them, like you guys better not fucking touch him. Don't you dare.
As Kithrick comes walking out, like, what did I do?
Like,
Yeah.
Kethrix
Wolfrick is
walk
going to
out
be
and
like,
speak
he's going to be
Infernal.
stepping in front of the fairies, putting him between him and the fairies. He's like, hey, don't go frying my friends, buddy.
We are all friends here, so like, chill out.
Okay, let me
We-
rephrase that. He says, don't go frying my new friends. He says.
So, what does the group want to do or say at this point? You're walking out. You got the request from Ben Ryan, what she wants. What do
How
you
about
think?
telling us what the
Yeah.
request is? Since we weren't there
Yeah,
for it.
Killian's already telling you guys about that because you know
Oh, okay.
he came out first. So
So, is the group okay with doing that quest?
I'm gonna look at Chino and go like, if you do this quest, I think they will be more interested in you.
Nice.
Think so?
Yeah.
Wolfrick's
I mean,
Wolfrick's
like,
just
we're
I get to help,
definitely
I get to
helping
help all
them.
my friends by doing this. Yeah, man.
Okay, sure.
My only thought is, do we go back to the hag's house first and then put the stones in, or do we do the stones and look at the hag house later?
That's a good question. Let's go around the table. What do you think, Shino?
Is it gonna affect our own timeline from going? Like, if we go back, is it gonna affect our timeline?
Yep, everything. So, tower first, or hag hut or cottage first? We don't
I
have.
said Oh, sorry.
We don't have to do this tonight. I'm just asking what everybody wants to do. So, Chino's for the cottage. Pompo.
I'm just gonna look at Val and Kitrix and go, should we go back and ask the unicorn? Because I kind of wanna steal stuff from the hat.
Yeah, call it like it
I
is.
feel like stealing.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm feeling
feeling
too.
stealing.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
from the
were
hat,
evil.
not from
They
the
don't need it
unicorn.
anymore. They're dead.
And they're dead. So, should we go ask the unicorn and get a green light or something? Because you know, they seem to know stuff.
What does Val think?
Well, they seem to hate the hag, so I think they'll be okay with us stealing stuff from him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn to Ketrix because he's the one knowing about this time magic stuff, and like, so you're okay with that? Like, it's not gonna mess us up or like kill us accidentally or anything, right?
Yeah, I think
The fairy Kithrick's fried will be back to life.
Hold on, Scott. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I think Kithrick's has the idea of we go back to the house first, take what loot it for whatever it's worth, come back. There's a chance that we should be able to keep what we found. I think if we do it in the opposite order, there's a chance that that stuff might not be there at all. So there wouldn't be. It would be a wasted trip. Yeah, we're gonna backtrack probably 6-8 hours or something like that. But I think it might be worth going back to the an hour or whatever. Going back to the treehouse first, seeing what we can find, come back, and then go back in time with the stones. That's what I vote for.
Yep.
What I vote for too. We have all the time in the world as long as we hold those stones.
True.
Which are still in the clock at the moment.
Yeah, we should make sure to pick those up on the way back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So no one else takes them.
Does Theo have a different thought that you would think she would?
I think she would agree.
No, I do. From the other room.
Dope. Cool.
What about Wolfric? Hearing all this.
Well, Wolfric wants to loot the place for sure, and turning back time might bring back the dead fairy too, because it died in that location.
The dead what?
So yeah, he was all for that.
The one creature that doesn't come back is that fairy.
Yeah, the harmless creature that our cold-blooded wizard fried just because he felt like it.
A fairy dust.
The broken fairy that was just trying to make a friend.
If all goes well when I become a warlock, she will be
doubt it. They didn't talk to us.
So, all right, yeah. So, do y'all want to do that tonight? You want to save it for next week?
I think that's the next week.
I'm good.
I mean,
wait, what's everybody else want to do?
I think we might have more exploration if we wait till next week to do it. But I mean,
yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
No worries. Well, I hope y'all had fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Thank you.
Sorry for
yes,
blasting a fairy.
And I liked it.
Well, it was a red fairy.
Yeah.
She was broken.